Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Trouble MCX here on MCX Interview. So today our guest is Scorch MCX. So Scorch, why don't you tell us about how you got started?
All right. So I got started when I was very young. Um, I've been into blocks and action figures and Legos since I was very, very little. And I remember I got my first Mega Block set before it was Mega Constructs. Back when what was it? The Halo War stuff was coming out and all that stuff. So that's how long I've been involved. Not with the painting. Then I started like painting Star Wars figures during COVID, and then pulled my stuff back out. My current girlfriend, actually encouraged me to do it. I
Mhm.
used to hide it because I was very embarrassed. But so I just started doing it, and then one day I saw who was it? IW underscore photography, I think it was. I saw his post, and
Okay,
I used to follow him and a couple other guys, and it got me into it. And I posted my first picture and been involving ever since.
it's awesome, man. I'm
Yeah,
glad that your girlfriend inspired you to kind of
yeah.
start doing it.
She's very helpful, very artistic person. So yeah,
It's awesome.
yeah.
S- So, do you remember what was your first like set of Mega Blocks?
I think it was when we go back to what I said before about the wars stuff. It was the Halo Wars. I think it was the anti-aircraft gun set that
Ooh.
came with green Spartan and the purple elite, a couple little grunts, the OG first edition
Okay.
stuff. And then like I always liked it, but I've always been more like a Marine guy when it comes to Halo. And I got
Yeah.
the Marines, and then I was hooked. The Halo Wars Marines. That was very, very near and dear to my heart.
And you still have it, right? In
Yeah.
somewhat.
I don't have the set anymore, but I have all the figures.
Okay. What
When I
happened
was a
to
kid, I
the
used to destroy everything. So
okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I have a lot of old sets that it just got
mhm.
lost or just we broke. I never
Yeah.
rebuilt them.
Especially with the quality of the Mega Blocks back in the day, it wasn't the best when it came to structural integrity. So
Yeah.
definitely, yeah, totally.
Do you have any, how can I say this? Like people that really inspire you besides like IW or LW, wherever you say his name is?
Um, there was a guy who used to post his handle was W2s underscore MCX. Now he stopped painting. He does. I think you might if people still follow him. I think he's Isaiah. He does like airsoft uh some stuff now on his page. No more painting.
Mm-hmm.
But having conversations with him and being in my first group chat, even before Terminus and all that was made, the public group chat that still exists, but is just shit posting now. So, um, but yeah, that all really got me going. And then when I posted my first picture, IW really hyped me up as well as Milo Customs. I would say he's a friend.
Oh yeah,
And
Milo. Is it Milo or Milo?
I think it's Milo. I don't know. I've never actually spoken with him. It's only been over messages, but we've done stuff like we've collaborated on things like when it comes to his drop shock stuff and stuff like that. But that's more recent. But the inspiration is definitely there from him. His older Fallout customs and his sculpts are just beautiful, and that's really got me going.
Yeah. I don't really follow now like Milo. I don't know what he's doing much anymore, but I do remember his Fallout theme and like
Mm-hmm.
his Doom figure was
Oh yeah,
really
oh,
good.
his sculpting is just. I think it's the best. Well, one of the best in the
Yeah.
community.
I
Sick
really
photography.
yeah,
Sick
like
photography 49 also is a beast.
I
Yeah.
really looked up to him too because he used mostly green stuff, like
Mm-hmm.
sculpting wise. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people nowadays are using 3D printing or like resin printing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's more of a reward and skill when you do it by sculpting.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I think it's when it comes to that stuff, it's definitely a more personal experience when it comes to sculpting. I
yeah,
only sculpt really weapons like brick arms and stuff like that. I don't really have the same skills as them, but a big 3D printer that also inspired me is definitely LS 3D printing. I remember I got some of his Titanfall figures, and that was one of my first. I think it was over 200 like pictures.
wow,
Not that I go for likes, but
yeah,
He's definitely also an inspiration for a lot of my creative initial stuff.
And how was the buying process for LS3D? Like, was it easy?
Very easy. Yeah, he
Okay.
has a website. I don't know. I haven't purchased anything from him in a long time because money, life happened. So I moved more towards Eddie K prints when it comes to that stuff. But since the Trump era bans on shipping, that has stopped. But when it comes to purchasing everything, it's very quick. It's like Amazon, pretty nice and easy.
Nice. The
So
reason why I
yeah.
asked because I never bought anything 3D printed from anyone else, but I'm
Mhm.
planning to, and I want to hear someone that has bought
Mhm.
something, so other people can buy from
Yeah.
him or someone else.
The only thing I would say about the 3D prints when it comes to either any creator is that you need to treat it as a 3D print rather than a mold. So, like for example, here we have a Brick Tactical G3, right? And it's definitely a Lego model when it comes to the molding. And I would say quality, but the detail is not there. But you can, if the idea of play was there for a child, it'd be okay. But when it comes to say an LS3D printed Titanfall weapon, they're easily breakable. But that comes with the you have like a quality control when definitely when you're handling prints.
Got it.
Yeah.
And have you been buying more weapons from them or mostly figures when you were buying?
From them, it was definitely weapons. Weapons and head sculpts. I know that I post a lot of the same stuff when it comes to because I do a lot of repurposing with my figures. But the Titanfall heads have definitely been my most used product when it comes to 3D printing stuff. They're just very versatile when it comes to whether I want to do sci-fi, Fallout, post-apocalyptic. They just work, and I'm very excited when the shipping bans officially end to purchase many Eddie K prints of his heads that he has released. They're very nice.
Yeah,
Very excited. Yeah.
I really like your black figures, like the helmets and stuff. It's
Mhm.
very like black tactical kind of, right?
Yeah. Thank you. I try to go for that vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like the tactical vibe.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. That's one of your personalities that could
Mhm.
from other people. So that's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, it's one of my
Yeah,
favorite things.
that's great. Do you have I want to say like a a future goal for your Instagram account or your name in general?
Um, I've thought about that, and like I've spoken with Jan MCX, the guy that works for Mega before, about maybe like a career in photography when it comes to Mega constructs. But he laid it out pretty well, and everybody in the community, especially if you've seen Motion Domains posts about Mega dying, it's definitely a possibility. And I would rather not put myself with that brand specifically, but for me, when it comes to say optics or public exposure, it's more just a hobby. Always will be a hobby. I don't want to create it when it comes to a job because I've tried in the past to do what are the stuff that Milo does, like the making figures for people. I'm creating the word at the moment. Um, but when it
Customs?
becomes custom, yeah, I forget the word. Starts with the C. Like when people order something or like ask you to make something and pay you for it. And for that, I just can't do it. It makes it like a job for me, and I don't
Oh,
enjoy it.
commissions.
Commissions,
Yeah.
yes, yes. I've tried to do commissions stuff like that, but right now also my posting schedule is all over the place with life and things like that. So right now I'm just kind of riding the have fun with it still kind of wave.
I totally understand. Like
Mhm.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not like too much. I'm not posting much anymore.
I have been able to tell. Yeah.
Yeah, and I still love the hobby, but I've just
Mhm.
been busy with other things. Like now I'm older, have to pay bills and
Yeah,
stuff.
me too. Car
So
payment's a bitch.
exactly.
Yeah.
So especially over here in California,
Oh,
everything
don't.
is expensive right now,
Yeah,
and though
gas is
it
what
always has been
$7.
kind of.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
gas
that's
is
crazy.
actually the least of your problems right now.
Really.
Yeah, it used to be, but now it's just general life. I mean,
Yeah, especially in
I'm
also where I live in New Jersey, it's inflation has just been killing me. So trying to move on with life. I'm at a stage of my point in my life where I need to begin making big moves, especially with the lady and jobs and stuff like that. I just don't have the time anymore to put into it.
Yeah, totally
Yeah.
understand. So you like, you think anytime soon you will kind of just retire?
No, no, I will definitely keep the account going. It's like I try to find things in my life to give me passion, and this is one of the biggest things in my life that keeps me. Honestly, it acts sort of like therapy in the sense of it's my personal time. I get to use my brain, creative outlet, things like that, and it's also like I have a lot of stuff jumbling around a lot of the time, especially when it comes to what I'm watching or what I'm doing, and I always want to be able to express that. And with this stuff, the painting and everything, I get to express things when it comes from even going from a Fallout Ghoul to a modern World War III setting that touches on political ideas. It's pushing the boundary when it comes to my own brain and pushing things out. It helps me process things when it comes to painting.
And every time you post, you leave like a little storyline, right? Like a little backstory or lore. Do
Mm-hmm.
you like totally write it out yourself, or you ask like, I don't know, like ChatGPT for like assistance?
It's totally me. I would say, one of my best skills in life is writing. I've written, I would say, countless short stories, and I tried to write a book. In college, I was a creative writing minor for a semester. So I was considering trying to elevate myself when it comes to writing. Like I have, how do I explain it? I have constantly in my head. I have stories bumbling around whatever I'm doing. If I'm watching The Walking Dead, for instance, you'll see zombie posts on my story. I watched 13 Hours again. That's why you've seen more mercenary content on my story and things like that. Like if I'm showering or just sitting around working, instead of being on my phone or listening to some guy talk online, I'll be thinking about stories and writing in my own head. Like when I was doing my Federation stuff that I did in the past with the Federation and the Reich and the TDC and all that stuff, that was constantly flowing around in my head trying to create lore and things like that, and that helps with the painting. And the writing just comes naturally to me. I'm just pretty good at it, honestly.
That's very good. Like I
Yeah.
was kind of doing something similar when I was doing the FC
Mm.
collab.
Yes, I was involved with that. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
great.
of course.
Yes.
So I had to kind of think for the
Hmm.
next step because I'm thinking for everybody a little bit, right?
Hmm. Especially when you're
So
trying to control a narrative when people have access to it, it's definitely tough.
yeah, like you
Yeah.
said, I was watching some army combat movies or just like something like that similar,
Mhm.
and it gave me some ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. What the scenario you chose with the galactic post-apocalypse, I've only ever seen it done really once. You look at Warhammer 40K and the Age of Strife and all that. That's a very good portrayal. But what you did with it was that's a very good idea, and that's hard to produce because there's so many conflicting ideas, especially when you have people that are just interjecting. Not that they don't have a right, but it's hard to control. If you look at there's a Lego collab, I think it's called World in Darkness,
I
that
haven't heard of it yet.
has I think it has what 13,000 followers on the main account, but it
Wow.
has nearly 40 people putting out content for it, a large Discord and all this other stuff. And that is what I see as the best achievement for creating something with Lego or Mega Constructs. They unfortunately use Lego, but Lego is easier. They don't have to paint it, so
Yeah, and
definitely gets
Lego is
easier.
easier to get a hold of, so
Oh
everyone
yeah,
could kind of match the
yes,
theme a little bit.
yes. And I most of my weapons I use in my pictures are all Lego that I adapt for Mega Constructs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, like it was very hard to come up with that theme too because most of the people I had to talk through for like an hour or two asking what figures they have, and a
That's
lot of
definitely.
them didn't have the figures I wanted from the original theme.
Hmm.
So it was just post-apocalyptic. Everyone could kind of mix and match figures
Hmm.
from Halo and COD and a little bit
That's
of
the beauty
Destiny.
of it. That's the
S-
beauty of it.
So I think it ended up well. I wish it would have lasted longer.
Hmm.
Season two was kind of a bummer. No one kind of
Yeah, I kind
had
of
the same
opted
end.
out of it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's alright. But season
yeah.
one will always be a great achievement of all of
Hmm.
us, I
I would
guess.
love to rekindle that if we could. That was if we could have a real like say if I was involved more, we could have actual story meetings or stuff like that. It would be easier to coordinate with people. But when it comes to, especially what I said before, when it's just a hobby, it's hard to get people to do that. And what you did is definitely a big achievement. Probably it was the largest collab in our community, definitely.
Yeah. Well, supposedly, BMAT Productions, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, he said was the second biggest. He said the first is the Bible verse. Um, Bible verse or hold on, I had the figure here. I made a figure for the collab. Let me get it.
Hmm.
I have. Oops. Anyways, I'll pick that up later.
Yeah.
Okay, I have my figure wall up there, but I don't know if you can see. Oh, the 4 5,
Oh.
the 4 5 collab.
Oh yeah, I wasn't involved with that. That's pretty
Yeah,
sick.
it was mostly on Discord. So
Mm.
how I got into it, that BMAT took over as the leader of it,
Mm.
and he was only posting it on Discord.
Oh, that's why. That should have been posted on Instagram. That would have been a very good producer, especially that, as you can see, where the state of Instagram right now, our community is somewhat struggling.
Yeah,
Everything is on Instagram because Instagram is dying. But yeah, that's definitely. If we were to do something like that again, I think we should definitely do it on TikTok.
TikTok. You think?
That would probably be a good expansionary place to do it
Well,
alongside Instagram. But that all comes with editing, and it's tough. So
yeah. You know what?
yeah.
I mean, I'll think about it. I mean, I definitely want
Mm.
to keep doing collabs. Like, I
Mm.
got another collab possibly coming up. Actually, one today. It's a Halloween collab. I'm
Oh yeah.
gonna post after this.
Mm.
But yeah, now I TikTok would be a great idea
Yeah.
because the Instagram, at least our community, is kind of niche for
Yes,
Instagram.
it is niche. If we could poach Lego lovers, that's always what I try to do. Well, don't try to do, but I always like to see that. But Lego is very widespread and very more accessible than our community, so I totally understand why people like that more
Yeah,
or are more involved with that. So
great. I'm actually
yeah.
gonna ask you that. What do you think the future of Mega on just in general, I guess, not on
Hmm.
Instagram wise.
When it comes to Mega, I think that the unfortunately the Halo theme will pass because Halo. I love Halo. That was one of my Halo 2 is one of the first video games I ever played as a child, and my favorite campaign in any game ever is Halo 3. But Halo as a franchise killed itself when it came to Halo Infinite live service and no DLC push after the campaign. Now it's moving to Unreal Engine 5 and it's just going in a different direction. But I think that Mega needs, not that they need to branch out in terms of Fallout, especially with the wide audience that Fallout has gained and garnered over the last, I would say, 2 years with the show. If they branched out into Fallout, that would be very good for the community and very good for the franchise and their brand. The purchase, and then you look at Mattel and how they're cutting Mega out with the Mattel Brick Shop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's they definitely need to reestablish dominance, but I don't know if they have the money for it. When it
No.
comes to inflation, especially shipping to the United States alone, right now is awful.
And
So
especially like on the shelf space, like you go Walmart or
it's
Target,
just
Lego took over, and if there is any Mega, it's all Pokemon.
Pokemon crap. No, who's gonna
Yeah.
buy that? Yeah,
So
and
it's
Hot Wheels. Like what?
yeah, Hot
But
Wheels. Yeah.
yeah, the Hot Wheels is there. But if they also like, I was thinking about this today in the car ride home. If they were to branch into Battlefield and get a contract with Battlefield, especially because I've been grinding Battlefield over the last couple of days,
Battlefield
they
6.
could, yep, they can go back to the tactical vibe, bring back Call of Duty parts and the Call of Duty scale, which is I definitely like better than the Halo figure scale. But they could do that. They need to branch out to something else. Like the Halo stuff is just it's gone, and Call of Duty they already cut it, so they need to branch back out if they're going to survive.
Yeah, they can't survive. Even if they do this branch out to Fallout more,
Mhm.
it can't just be Fallout. It has to
No,
be something else.
they have to expand. They have to make a brand where people can mix and match. Fallout's very like yes, you have Fallout pieces and you can use them for say a raider or something like that in a different universe, but You need to expand your brand into something like Call of Duty was so perfect because you can change it. All my zombie figures are Call of Duty. You branch out and different things like that. And Call of Duty was very customizable, but that's the entire point of COD, but that died as well. But if you could do Battlefield, and then it goes back to basics, soldiers, battle packs, tanks, stuff like that. I don't want to see He-Man on the shelves anymore. Even though I like the He-Man figures, they're good for aliens, but they need to go back to basics, just like Battlefield did.
Yeah, I don't even see He-Man stuff on
You can see
shelves
it on. I
anymore.
think you can see it on Amazon still. Amazon's
Oh,
still
on
pretty.
Amazon, yes, but
Yes,
on shelf
He-Man.
wise, not
It
anymore.
seems like the mega supply chain died. You don't like even at my local Walmart, it's the same 7 mega sets that are out there. Like Walmart's not doing anything to change it, and that not that's their problem, but it's just scary for the brand.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean where I live and our Walmart totally stopped carrying mega contracts,
Yeah,
and
I think.
it's sad because I remember the good old days where we had Call of Duty sets stocked up more
Mhm.
than Lego because Lego
Yeah.
was more popular than Mega,
Mhm.
and you just pick any set you want, and it's always
Yeah, it was a true competitor. But you see that with every toy brand now. Like I also collect on the side the Star Wars Black Series.
okay.
So hard to get because scalpers just pick them right off the shelves, and they don't restock quick enough. And then also the price increase is $30 now for a freaking action figure. Like I would be worried about pricing for Mega as well because Mega was always competitive with pricing. Because you look at the Star Wars battle packs coming out now, they're $30, $35.
And they're
If Mega,
getting smaller in value
yes,
too.
yes,
So,
if Mega could release a Battlefield battle pack of a squad with assault, engineer, support, and recon for $20, that would be perfect.
and it's nothing that they couldn't do. Like, I mean, there's something Mega should be able to do Battlefield because
Mhm.
we had Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and those sets were pretty futuristic, and the
Oh, I love those
helmets
sets.
were great.
You see them on my page a lot. I
Yeah,
love the Havoc helmet, I think it was, or whatever, the one with the cover, and I might have one lying around
yeah,
here. I don't know. I mean, I have organized chaos right now,
yeah.
but the adaptability, especially when it came to Advanced Warfare, I use them for Fallout, sci-fi, modern. It doesn't matter. And the chest rigs, especially the chest rigs, are some of my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Probably my favorite to ever come out
Yeah.
for any mega contracts. And the Infinite Warfare, the small that it was perfect. Like that one actually is probably in the top. But I only have 3 of them, so they're hard to find.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Mega should definitely be able to match the same style to
Mm-hmm.
Battlefield 6.
Definitely.
Because it's
And
not
there was
as futuristic than
yeah.
anything else. It's very close.
And they wouldn't have to innovate with a new pieces either. They can use like you look at the old COD chest rig, or
Mhm.
they have 3 different ones. They could just use them. They don't have to create new parts. Just use existing parts, and people will buy it.
Exactly.
Yeah. When you look at the Halo stuff that came out, they sold out on Amazon. There's clearly a need, clearly people that want to purchase, like the Halo 2 anniversary set. I still haven't got it. I'm not
Yeah,
spending
me
$50 on
either.
that anyway. But
I
you
got
can't find it.
the first one, the anniversary set, the
Mhm.
first, but not the second pack.
And that sold out in like Fallout. I had to pre-order the Fallout stuff, the T60 stuff. I pre-ordered it and it sold out in like 20 minutes. There's clearly an audience, and Megan needs to understand that and keep going. They won't survive.
How much was the Fallout set when you
I
pre-ordered it?
think they were $30 a pop. I got 2 of them.
$30 a pop. And which set is those exactly? Not like the
Yeah,
Fallout Power Armor set, right?
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
But
those. Okay.
I also got the Red Rocket set too.
Oh, nice. You guys
Yeah.
both got them at retail price.
I got the Red Rocket set at a Target down by my school when I was still going to school for $80.
Yeah.
But that was the price. And I still see those on the shelves as well. So they're definitely still stocking when it comes to the Fallout stuff. And it's still on Amazon. It's still stocked. They finally caught back up, but the demand is there. They just got to come up with a new IP, or maybe even get support from Microsoft now to come up with something else.
Yeah. So there's no hope with Halo. Yeah, Halo.
In my opinion, no. Unless there's a new Halo game on the horizon I don't know about. Because again, you look at the Infinite sets that came out. Like I'm looking at a helmet right here, and the helmet that I use, and the Halo 4 sets that came out alongside it, and the ODST set, and they were beautiful, perfect sets. Especially the Infinite Marine Battle Pack. I think I have seven or eight. Like they're perfect, and I didn't buy them all at once. You buy them when you need them. When it comes, that's the point of a battle pack.
Mm-hmm.
But they also, I don't know, they need to make playability and collector stuff for both sides of the coin because you want kids playing with your stuff. But you also look at kids nowadays. I don't see kids playing with toys. They'll have an iPad.
Yeah. And
It's a struggle also.
yeah, and even if they do want to buy mega controllers, if we go to Target, like, oh, I want this for my birthday, the only choices is Lego, Pokemon, or Hot Wheels sets for mega
Yeah.
controllers.
Once in a while, you'll find a Halo set in a Marshalls. Once in a blue moon, but that's rare. And like I was at my Marshalls a couple weeks ago and I found Pokemon set, but I'm not buying the Pokemon set. What am I going to do with that?
Yeah,
I think my next purchase is going to be the Witcher set. I think that looks pretty cool.
that's a good
That,
set.
that was pretty nice. And the Skyrim stuff that came out also, there was one that they released with that. That was very nice. But one release isn't going to carry your brand. You need to branch out, especially if with that comes with that. They definitely have a deal with Bethesda. Keep going. Raider battle packs, Minutemen, more Brotherhood of Steel, the Enclave. You could talk to Toils. I think his name's Toils some Tub. He's on Instagram.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tub. You talk to Tub about it. He's a very big Fallout guy, and the passion is there, especially when it comes to painting. And they need to dive into us more because I remember when Jan was getting involved, and we were all talking to him. He was more interested in the builds, and it's not builds; it's more the figures. People are interested in the figures, from my experience. So, yeah, that's my
Uh,
long-winded opinion.
it's very sad the
Mhm.
direction Mega is going, and unless they do something about it, like more IPs or new ones, or
Mhm.
even revive some, um,
Mhm.
it's gonna end.
Yeah, and you see this. You're seeing the same stuff with Lego right now as well. Like their issue is price point when Megas is just content, but especially with the $1,000 Death Star set that got released.
Oh
What the
yeah,
heck? What is
it's
that?
not even a full star. It's just a half. It's like a
No, it's
pancake.
and I understand that it has playability, but nothing will rival the 2009 Death Star that released. That is just peak Lego in my opinion. I was used to be very into Lego. I still purchase Lego, but it's something that they just got to focus on, especially when it comes to Lego. Like I've tried to take pictures of Lego and stuff like that. It's just not the same. Like I've purchased many off-brand Legos. Like this is like an Imperial Soldier from what was it Han Solo, and they're becoming a price point that's very affordable, and Lego needs to compete with it. But Mega will just die if it doesn't innovate.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. And before I was into Mega as a brand itself, I used to collect a lot of Star Wars. You know, my dad were taking me to Toys R Us a lot, and
Miss Dangerous.
I was I keep thinking of his memory like every once in a while, but the Lego aisle was in the back of this Toys R
Always in the
Us.
back left corner.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I had to go through the Mega Block section,
Mm-hmm.
and I remembered looking to my left on the aisle, the most craziest stocks of sets,
Mm-hmm.
like, and now I'm thinking about them. Those sets were probably super expensive now.
Oh, they would be $200 plus now if they came.
Exactly.
Like the longsword from Reach or the first generation elephant, stuff like that would be crazy. But and also you'd see displays like stores cared about Mega and had a genuine genuine use or sales profit, whatever you look at it as a financial guy. And now I feel like Mega has just given up.
What I got into Mega because I thought of it was more of a grown up Lego.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like what Lego couldn't do because of Lego can't make any army, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's their
Yes,
law.
exactly.
So Mega was like the grown up Lego for me
Mm-hmm.
and with more plausibility.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. More
More
playability.
joints, more,
Yeah.
yeah. And I remember I made a post on that on Instagram. It's like why I chose Mega over Lego, and
Mhm.
I got some really good comments and debates on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely a look, especially when Mega rebranded for the second generation, when around Halo 4 came out. That was the best thing they ever could have did with the customizability of the Spartans, and then they made it into Marines, and then Call of Duty got it, and it just elevated the product. And then now they had the collector series stuff. They rebranded as a adult Lego,
Mm-hmm.
but then they lost with Halo. Also, it's all out of their control with Halo. The Halo situation. Halo was definitely their biggest brand, and Halo died. Or Halo will be resurrected, maybe, but when especially with you look at the way gamers are now, it can't be live service. It has to go back to basics. Unless it's Fortnite, the live service model is dying as well. And yeah, if and Lego stole that one. If they got Fortnite, they would have been rolling. But
Yeah.
Lego nabbed it. So unfortunate. But
Did you ever play Halo Infinite?
yes, I played Infinite. I enjoyed the campaign.
Yeah.
And the multiplayer was okay.
So I never play Halo Infinite, even the campaign, because I just bought this new PC and my
Mhm.
old one couldn't even run the multiplayer on 1 frames per second.
Mhm.
And now I'm thinking maybe if it's on sale, I'll buy the campaign just to
Mhm.
play it.
Yeah,
But
I think it's $20.
$20 right now?
Yeah, on Steam.
Okay. Not bad.
Yeah, it's also on Game Pass if you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
I know.
Yeah,
Um,
that just got more expensive too.
yeah. Oh yeah, I heard about that. The
Yeah,
Xbox Game Pass.
$30. I think I'm gonna cancel it,
Oof.
and I guess I'm not getting Call of Duty because I'm not playing Black Ops 7. So,
Didn't
but I
Black
use
Ops 6 came out like very recently?
it was on
I
Game
think.
Pass. Yeah, it came out November of last year, so right around now.
Wow. Well, I feel bad
Yeah,
for the people who pre-order it and grind it for 1 year only
it's
to be replaced to
the same
people.
game. It's the same game. It should be. It's the same situation with Modern Warfare 3. It's just a DLC. Although Modern Warfare 3, I thought was a very good Call of Duty in my opinion. But
The,
yeah, it's just I don't know.
yeah, the Call of Duty franchise is it's like Halo. It's instead of it dying, it's just becoming a
It's
DLC, but buying the
it,
whole
it's
game again.
it's a marketing tactic. It's a tool. It's not a game anymore. When it comes to every Call of Duty release since Modern Warfare 2, it's been for one reason only. You want to grind your weapons for Warzone. There's incentive to play, especially with the voice chat banning and
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff that's been going on. I'm a big search and destroy guy. It ruins the game. Because like no, you should not be saying hate speech or anything like that. But the banter and everything, you can't call somebody a name anymore without getting banned, and it just ruins it.
Yeah.
So
The toxicity of the community was the best thing Call of Duty had.
yes, that was their model. That was their brand ever since Modern Warfare 2. That has
Mm-hmm.
been their brand. And I don't want to say went woke, but went more modern when it came to that. And I don't like that. Like I'm seeing on Battlefield 6, people don't want to talk in Battlefield 6. There's no AI chat moderation. You say whatever you want. People are scared to use voice chat now. It's just crazy. And it's a big part of Battlefield. It's Battlefield. You have to be tactical and play. It's not you're not running around with the jackal and the unicorn skin on,
Yeah.
stomping on little kids. It's Battlefield. But yeah, so yeah,
I'm actually a huge Battlefield fan.
so
I've been
I'm a
playing.
big guy.
My first Battlefield was Battlefield 4 on
Mhm.
PS3,
Oh
and
wow, that's
it
yeah.
was I never got to play Battlefield 3,
Mm-hmm.
but I played Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 2, I think, on Bad Company on PS3,
Yeah.
and I had so much hours on Battlefield 4 that I
Mm-hmm.
bought Battlefield 4 on PS4 to grind it again.
Yeah, it's just a great game. My first Battlefield was Battlefield 1. That
Yeah.
was that's what that game is peak, and that was like I always played the campaigns and dabbled a little bit. Then I got into Battlefield 1, and recently I grinded into top 10,000 in Battlefield 1.
Wow.
It's only 100,000 concurrent players, but I got pretty high.
What do you
And
play
now
on?
Series X.
Oh, okay, Xbox.
Yeah, yeah. And I play when I go to like Fallout. I play that on my PC. I have a 4080 Ti and all that, but I prefer the console when it comes to with my buddies off console. It makes it easier.
Yeah, getcha.
So yeah,
And Battlefield 1 was so ahead of its time in graphic
it
wise
was.
too.
It was.
I know
Yes.
people are comparing it right now to Battlefield 6. It's almost similar, just in different
Hmm.
uh
Yeah.
game like setting,
Yeah.
much
The
more.
Battlefield
So
1 was the last one to be grounded in reality. Even though, yes, a lot of the guns, I mean, when it comes to history, they're not realistic, but it felt like you're in a war.
yeah,
And then Battlefield 5 in 2042 lost the plot. And now I feel like I'm a senseless soldier running around with like a chicken with his head cut off again, and it feels great. The
yeah,
PTSD simulator is there, and the memes are abound, and it's great.
yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
am planning on getting it soon. Just I'm
Mm-hmm.
waiting on like a $10 sale at least or something. I just don't want to
Mm-hmm.
pay full price.
I didn't get it. I got it for $10 off when I purchased.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
well then I'll
yeah.
buy it soon.
Yeah,
Cause
it's pretty cool.
I didn't even play 2042.
I
So
did it. I got it for $20 and I played it for like a week. Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, Battlefield is definitely I think that's the game I'm best at, Battlefield. And I'm a really good Call of Duty player. I've grinded through Warzone all the way to Crimson, and I'm better at Battlefield. Battlefield is just awesome. Yeah.
so, so I know how you wanted to work with mega contracts. That's the guys in the background with the photos and stuff.
Yeah.
But do you think you want to work there in a different position, maybe like help them with the
Um,
IPs?
if the That's a very niche position, especially I'm sure it's a thick tank of like 4 or 5 dudes that do that stuff. But if I had the opportunity, yes. And I would love to do that. And I think I would be able to offer great things for that community. But I am definitely underqualified when it comes to that. That's definitely a job that unfortunately also could be taken up by AI in the next 10 years.
Maybe even
So,
5 years, to be honest.
yeah, like one of my buddies went to school for marketing and now
Yeah,
he's sweating about his job future. So,
that sucks.
yeah, that's just
I
how the world's going. So,
yeah, I'm even
mhm.
worried about AI robots walking dogs. They might take
Well,
my job.
if you're in a big city, then yeah. But I live in
Yeah.
the rural United States. That's the way that people are here. That's all another country, pretty much.
Do you know
It's
the
very different.
story of Charles Manson? Manson.
Yes,
I
the
live in
cold.
Chatsworth, yeah. So
Oh wow.
I recently just moved
Mhm.
and I was 5 minutes away from the actual area.
Wow,
And
that's pretty wild.
yeah, luckily, thank God, I still live in Chatsworth,
Hmm.
just 30 minutes away of the
Yeah,
area.
where I live, what's the most historically cool thing where I live? Where my high school is, George Washington camped. That's pretty
Oh,
sick.
really?
Yeah, and I'm
That's
like
very cool.
2 hours from Gettysburg. That's pretty much it.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah. No Colts, unfortunately, though.
okay. Not yet.
I
Not
never
yet.
know these days.
Yeah.
You never know, especially with how things are going. But it's
Cool.
neither here or there. So
All
yeah.
right. So, do you have any upcoming collabs or people you want to collab with in the future?
Um, Not necessarily. I've been definitely having life things going on. Me and my girlfriend just moved in together, so
Okay.
that's definitely
Congrats.
been a thank you. That's definitely been a very big focal point in my life. But if I had the opportunity, if anybody wanted to, I would love to. It was especially when we were doing FC and having the creative freedom that you gave me and gave everybody. It created a very cool environment. But I would definitely be open to doing it again and trying to really. And if I was to do it, I would definitely involve myself 100%. Especially with FC, I was doing it, but I was still doing my other content. With if I was to do another collab series, I think especially with my supply of figures and the unpainted stuff I have, I could definitely provide a very good thing. And I had
Yeah.
I had an idea for a franchise, a universe that I could do, but I never got it running off the ground. But it was a pretty cool thing that I could utilize everything from a lonely t-shirted zombies looking figure all the way to a Spartan. It was something that could use every technology with the every IP that May has released, but it's hard to coordinate that with people, as you know.
Yeah,
So
very
yeah,
hard.
yeah, definitely.
And I try to, I wouldn't say recreate FC on Rubicon collab.
Mm-hmm.
The whole point, like, I don't know if you were, no, I don't think so. So
That
I
wasn't.
had a group chat where
Mm-hmm.
I told him, like, I want to make it very organized
Mm-hmm.
and I want it to be more in theme, because
Mm-hmm.
FC was good, but people weren't like posting every time when we had
Yeah,
to.
I definitely saw the death. I posted all of season one, and then I just didn't have the time. But
It's okay.
definitely, we were seeing. I agree with you. Definitely seeing people dying, and then you also see Red Dog Motion. He died as well. His
Yeah,
account active now, and he was a big part.
I know.
So yeah,
I know. I remember and all
he
that.
was very good. He was a very good photographer. And he didn't paint anything.
I
He was
know.
all kit bashes and stuff. He was
Get
very
back.
good at what he did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely gonna miss him. I mean, I hope
yeah,
he returns somehow. If he's
mhm.
doing his own thing, enjoying life, then that's good. I
Yeah.
don't want him
Exactly. You
to
never
come
know with
back.
people.
If
Yeah.
he's wasn't happy doing what he was doing.
Yeah,
So
definitely. But if we were to do that again, it would have to be definitely more stringent when it comes to what people can do.
yeah,
When it comes to that, so
it's just kind of hard because everyone will commit to the first, I guess, couple posts, and then after it fall off. So it's like, how do I know you're gonna stay to the very end?
well, say like we were to do it, I think we would have to have a core group of guys we know are posting and know that they know what they're doing in the sense of they have a schedule and stuff like that. And I would have to get back to mine, which I can do easily. And if we kept the core, like especially when it came to FC, I remember the core when it was you, BMAT, Red Dog, myself, Rick Constructs was posting. And when it was that core, so the five of us doing it, it was very strong. And then it branched out a lot. And it just became disjointed and stuff like that. If you kept the core going and you keep it together, and that I also do fault myself for leaving. I shouldn't have left. That's what I did. But kept the core going, you could definitely stay alive.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, now I know that you definitely will at
Yeah, definitely
least,
down. Yeah.
be part of it more, and
Hmm.
if I do have more time, I will let you know, and maybe you can help me group out these people.
I would love to do if we get people together and do a meeting, it would be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good, very good.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. I usually have my questions with me, but
No,
I
you're
don't know
good.
what happened to them. Is there anything else, like, you have something on your mind that you like to
um,
talk about?
not really. I have a new figure coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this guy. It seemed like he's pretty cool.
Ooh, ooh, I
So
like
like,
the cloth. So
yeah, the poncho. I did like I tried to do like sleeves this time, like an actual like tunic idea of like a shirt on him. They actually didn't. It was pretty tough. This one I found working on for I'd say 4 hours total.
what material did you use for the poncho?
T-shirt, just a T-shirt. Yeah, that's what I do. So like what we do is
Mm-hmm.
say I'm gonna put a poncho on this guy, right?
Yeah,
You cut the poncho initially. You cut the T-shirt and you pop a hole for the peg in the neck.
yeah,
You pop it on the guy and you have the dimensions. Then you wet it and you let it dry, and the T-shirt will mold to the figure. And then you paint and it'll mold more, and then you're good.
yeah. Like, I this is not t-shirt material, of course. This was some type of fabric that I got at
Mm.
Hobby Lobby.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
and
I definitely recommend 100% cotton. It's more malleable from
yeah,
my
but
experience.
now I know. I mean, it's common sense. I should have used a t-shirt, of course.
No, it's
But
I think I could probably count on three hands if I had to the amount of people that have asked me how I do the ponchos.
really,
And that goes back to W2's MCX. He taught me how to do it initially. And yeah, because you can get that T-shirt or you get something more like a cloth like this guy. Or like
Okay.
if you look, probably my favorite figure I've ever done, Elias, my Fallout guy with the Titanfall head and the Elysium AK-47.
Yeah.
That was you get stuff like that. It depends on how you mold it, and you got to take your time. Definitely,
Gotcha.
that's what I recommend to everybody. Take your time. Don't rush.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That I need to learn because I have
it takes
a
time.
I
You can mess up.
I was making something for my Halloween posts.
Hmm.
Because it seems like I make a custom every year. It seems like because my last custom was last Halloween.
Hmm.
So I was gonna make I won't spoil it here, but I
Hmm.
kind of watched it and I'm looking at it right now and I feel like throwing it in the trash. So
Don't do that. Don't do that. You can, especially when it comes to these figures. What I've learned is you just paint over it.
yeah.
It's you don't need to. Once you mess up on a figure, don't trash it. It's very easy to pick paint off with, say, your fingernail or my best friend, an X-Acto knife, and you just reset. And there's no problem, especially when it comes to this hobby and resetting.
Well, the
You take.
thing is for this, the paint turned out good, but
Hmm.
I use green stuff and I'm
I,
not a great
I'm not
skill at
proficient.
green stuff,
Yeah, I
so
am also not proficient when it comes to that stuff. I've tried a little bit. I think I could get good at it, but it's definitely a skill.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely like after like maybe next week I'll work on it. Take
Hmm.
off the green stuff and try it again.
That
At
stuff you have to
least.
cast it for like 24 hours, right?
Yeah, it's been sitting. It's dried.
Hmm.
It just didn't came out straight. It's a hat, but the hats
Uh,
of it has to be very precise with these
yeah.
rolls and stuff, and it
Hmm.
just looks like a witch hat. But it's not supposed to be.
Well, you can
So,
always like say you get a piece of paper or something like that, you can mold it with and then cut around it like it's like a pretty big cast or something like that, like you're in art class.
oh, okay. Okay, I
So
see
like
what you mean.
say I wanted to make a circle of green stuff, I could put this in the middle and cut around it. So it's the idea of using it just for like the precise points. But
Good
I'm
idea.
not the guy to talk to about all that stuff. Milo would definitely be the guy to speak to about that.
Yeah.
He's pretty
But
good.
you're the only one that talks to me. I mean, I talk to other people, but I haven't talked to Milo in many years.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you reached out. He's pretty Johnny on the spot with answering.
yeah,
He's pretty involved. But I think he just finished school as well, so he's entering that stage of life in your early 20s where you got to figure shit out. So
that's true. That's
yeah.
true. Like the only people I really talk to the most is some like Mexican mega contracts creators because there's a
Hmm.
separate group chat that I was invited, even though I speak mostly English.
Hmm.
But and I speak to BMAT sometimes. We used to talk more. I have his number, and
Hmm.
but really right now I just been talking to Havoc 11.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm
Um,
familiar with him.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually did his interview, but it was on my old computer,
Hmm.
and when I transferred it, it corrupted any video files.
Oh,
So I told
yeah.
him, I said, I'm so sorry, but we're gonna have to do the interview again. And he's like, oh man, but
Yeah.
hopefully he said that he's willing to do it again, just not
Well,
anytime soon because he's busy.
at least he'll do it again, though. That's a
Yeah,
good thing. Can't complain. At least he's there. But again, that goes back to it's a hobby for a lot of people. You can't rely necessarily on the Johnny on the spot idea of them being there. So just how it works.
yeah,
But yeah, I would love to do another collab idea, but finding the idea and finding out something we could use everybody's supply would be tough. But like I had the idea. So like the idea for it, like you have the cliche idea of aliens landing on the planet, right?
hmm,
And it's always the same stuff. They land, big war, harmony, and they
yeah,
live together, kumbaya. The idea would be where they come out of FTL, like say subspace or something like that. Big world ships, like the Eldari in Warhammer, a little scaled down. And they have a glitch in their ships, and they land on the planet and create like a meteor style of apocalypse. And then you find them coexisting with humanity and stuff like that. It just could create another selling point or another twist. think that was what I was trying to do. Like I have all these jackals and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
it's hard. It's just hard to do all the painting. It's a lot of work.
that's true. What do
But
you
that would allow
do?
people.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry.
go ahead.
What do you do like after you use your figures and painting them? Do you take off the paint and paint them again for something else?
Yeah. So I don't. So most of the time I don't even take off the paint. I just paint over it.
Oh, okay.
So like what it acts like, and I know in the past a lot of my posts you could see a lot of chips and nicks in the paint. I didn't really have the understanding of primer, but now that I reuse a lot of stuff, the existing paint acts as a primer. So yeah, I just paint right over it.
Do you
I don't
use
really.
like a spray paint primer or what primer
I
do you
don't. I
use?
don't use any primer now. There, are, most of
Oh,
my stuff previously painted, so I just go right over
and do
it. Yeah.
you hand paint or spray paint?
Uh, yeah. I use the. Here's probably one of the tiniest brushes I use.
Uh-huh.
Another bigger brush for legs, but this I would use, say, for this tactical Eddie K. Prince helmet. I would use
Yeah.
this. But
That's
when it comes to
actually
this guy,
quite a big brush,
this
surprisingly.
one.
I have a really smaller one.
Well, this one's also been worn out. I try to
Oh,
use. I go through brushes like crazy.
yeah.
So the fine, like say this one's brand new. Like if you only need a little bit of paint and it's pretty fine
Oh,
point.
okay. I
Yeah,
think I have that same size, so that's what I was talking
yeah.
about.
It's you need to go fine and you take your time. That's the biggest thing. It's the painting stuff. But yeah, so go right over it. I don't really worry about it.
Yeah, I don't even notice the paint flicks. Maybe I don't like analyze your photos, but like as a general
I've gotten pretty good.
person
I've
who
gotten pretty
just
good at
like
hiding it. Yeah.
sees you post for like a 30 seconds, analyze the details,
Hmm.
you don't really see the paint chip. You hide it
Yeah.
really well.
The two problems. The one problem I really run into is when it comes to the arm joints, like the
Oh,
when
okay.
you so like when the arm moves, it covers the paint, and the paint begins to chip off. So those I usually do
Scrapes
two or
off.
three
Okay.
coats, so it can chip off with still having paint. Because the way, like, say I wanted to make this guy shoot, I got to move the gun and then have him fire with the arm and all that. That creates movement. Say I want him running, take the arm gun out, and he's got to run. I want him healing somebody or fighting a guy or doing whatever.
Yeah,
You need to move the figure.
yeah. And it
Like, but
scrapes off the
also,
paint.
yeah, this is a cool guy I did, but I never released him.
Why not?
I just never. It was gonna be like some like feudal society thing. I
Uh,
just never. That's hard to do. It's hard to do non-gun things when it comes to mega constructs
yeah,
because Lord of the Rings or none of that is an IP. The only stuff you have is extremely expensive Assassin's Creed and Game of Thrones.
yeah.
So it's hard to find that stuff. But yeah,
Are you planning on expanding your page for different stuff, different content, or
I
just
thought
strictly
about that.
mega?
I thought about that. I have a couple. I think I have two Lego posts and another model post, but they don't seem to pull the correct numbers that I want. Not that I care, again,
Yeah,
but
but
I care more
yeah,
about. I want to see that. I don't care about likes. I just want people to like what I put out. Like
yeah,
not in the sense of clicking the button. I want to give an enjoyment, show what I want to do. And I've thought about painting. Like I think I have in my room, my bedroom. I have a painted Black Series, couple Black Series guys, stuff like that. I just enjoy the mega constructs, the changeability and the customizability so much more than Lego or Black Series or stuff like that. I always stick with Mega until I can't. So
yeah. Until you can't afford it from the
yeah.
scalp price.
Well, you seen I definitely seen less lower prices for more lots, but like specific sets, expensive. Definitely too expensive.
Yeah.
You look at the guy, what's his name? The setup. He's a very good guy to see. He's
Okay.
got everything. He's got everything. He does no painting and he still does great customs. He's a good guy to look at. And he said he does a lot of financial stuff to back his thing. So it's definitely he spends a lot of money.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I personally thought he worked at the Mega Factory, and that's
No.
how he got his sets.
No, I think he buys everything. Although I have spoken with a guy because I know you see on eBay the people that sell the
K11,
Mega stuff.
K11.
Yep, I've spoken with him and I bought
What
plenty of stuff from him. All
you
the
actually
jackals and
spoken to
everything.
him?
Yeah, I spoke to him on the messaging on eBay.
Yeah.
But like I was just asking what he was doing and he said he worked at the factory.
Oh, okay.
He didn't really I don't think he speaks much English, but But yeah, like all these jackals and stuff that I've used in the past are all from him. A bunch of my parts are from him. A lot of the gun slings and little tiny parts and the pouches and all that I purchased from him on eBay.
Yeah. I
But
really
he's
need to try to get back into the hobby. I mean, right
yeah.
now, I could have gone the Fallout set, the
Hmm.
gas station or
Hmm.
Red Walker, sorry.
Yeah.
Um, it was on sale for $53, and
Oh, that's a really good price.
I just
Should have
looked
jumped on
at
that.
it, but then like my brain started realizing like, oh crap, I gotta pay my rent.
Yeah, that happens, and that's what's what happened with me. It's life stuff, and I totally
Yeah,
understand that. So yeah, definitely, money comes into it a lot, and that's totally fine. That just happens.
yeah,
So nothing you
but
can do.
like I said to on BMAT's interview, we were talking
Mm-hmm.
about that same thing. Like now it's super hard to find, and if we do find it, it's very expensive. And I
Mm-hmm.
said like we should just be grateful that we were even able to get some sets. Um,
Exactly.
like
Exactly.
I have a mix of Call of Duty and Halo sets. I don't have more than the other.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I definitely have more figures than actual big builds.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and unfortunately, I did lose some Halo sets over the years.
That
Uh,
just happens.
yeah, so yeah, but I'm hoping to keep getting back into the hobby and
Mm-hmm.
doing more collabs because collab is my thing. You know,
Yeah, that you're very
I
good. You're probably the most active. In the
thank you, appreciate it.
yeah,
I try to.
it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. 100%.
Yeah, if we ever do another FC style big collab, it will definitely be more organized
It
and
has to.
what's the correct one I'm looking for?
It has to incorporate all of mega constructs, in my opinion. The
Yeah,
wide spanning from Call of Duty to Halo to be able to allow for more usability from people and attainability.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
good to know.
Yeah.
Definitely thinking about creating another collab soon. Then
Well,
that's
if you want to
happening
talk
yet?
about it, I would love to do a grounded when it comes. If we want to do like when it comes to bringing everything into it from Call of Duty to Halo, it would have to be on Earth or at least somewhat to keep it grounded to be able to allow people to do whatever they want.
Yeah,
And you look at World of Darkness, if you want to look at whenever, that's grounded in reality, yet it uses both futuristic and modern parts. People are able to do what they want, and that's very good for their. But they also use Legos, so they have a lot of accessibility. So it's tougher for us, but we could definitely figure it out.
all
Mm-hmm.
right, man. I mean, basically, you answered all my questions.
All
I
right.
think so. I mean, we got down to the point. We had some fun
Yeah.
with some off topic, but it's all good. Uh,
Yeah. I think it was a great experience. Thank you for having me.
thank you. Let's see. Would you like to shout out anybody, any creators on any platform?
Definitely Milo Customs
Okay.
on Instagram. Uh, who else? MC underscore photography is another good guy I like to
Okay.
talk to a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, he's got some good content. Lima Two Charlie on Instagram. He does
Okay.
Lego, but he's very good. And yeah, just keep supporting the creators as much as possible
Very
because
cool.
they need it. Yeah.
Very cool,
So
Scorch.
yeah,
Well,
awesome.
I
Thank you
am
so much.
very happy with this interview,
Mhm.
and please check out Scorch MCX Instagram. And do you have any other social platforms that you like to
That's pretty much all I got. Hit
just?
me up in DMs if you want to play Battlefield.
Okay, yeah. If you want to play Battlefield on, because it's cross compatible, right, with PC and
Yeah.
Xbox. I
Yes.
don't think on PS5. I'm not too
It's. I think
sure.
it's. I think it's all platforms from what
Oh,
I've seen.
okay. So
Yeah.
if you want to play with Scorch MCX on Battlefield 6, he will help you grind up, and
I'll grind you
he is a
guys out.
pro.
Don't worry.
Also on Battlefield 1, he is the top. What was it?
I
1,000?
was probably not
Oh,
now. I was in the top 10,000.
wow. You
But
play.
yeah, if you need Battlefield experience or help, I'm the guy. So let me know.
Gotcha, Scorch. All
Yeah.
right, this was Scorch MCX Mega Contract's Terminus interview. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you at the next one. Peace.